The Russian president will not attend proposed peace talks with Ukrainian president in Istanbul, the Kremlin confirmed. This announcement ends the possibility of the first in-person meeting between Putin and Zelensky since the war began in 2022. There had been rising speculation that U.S. President Donald Trump might join the talks while on his Middle East tour. Instead, the Kremlin has appointed Vladimir Medinsky, a senior aide to Putin, to lead Russia's delegation. Medinsky previously headed the last round of direct Russia-Ukraine negotiations held in 2022. U.S. President Donald Trump expressed uncertainty about whether Russian President Vladimir Putin will attend the Ukraine peace talks scheduled in Turkey. Trump revealed that Putin has indicated he would like Trump to be present at the talks, suggesting Putin's attendance might depend on Trump's presence. Trump is still deciding whether to attend the talks as part of his ongoing Middle East trip, highlighting the potential impact of his participation on the diplomatic process.
What happens on Thursday if President Putin doesn't show up in Turkey for the talks with Ukraine? What will you do?
Well, I don't know if he's showing up. I know he would like me to be there. And that's a possibility. We could end the war. I'd be thinking about it. Not tomorrow. We're all booked out. You understand that? That's it.
But you go if he goes.
We're going to go UAE tomorrow. And so we have a very full situation now. That doesn't mean I wouldn't do it to save a lot of lives and come back. But, yeah, I think they're thinking about something. I don't know that he would be there if I'm not there. We're going to find out. Marco's going. And Marco's been very effective.
How are you feeling about how Putin is handling this? I know you had said a few weeks ago you thought maybe how Putin is handling this. You said a few weeks ago you thought maybe it was
I'll let you know in a week. I'll let you know in a few days.
Zelensky said Ukraine is awaiting Russia's delegate decision before choosing its next steps for the Turkey talks. He noted Trump's possible attendance could be a major turning point, but outcomes remain uncertain. Zelensky thanked global leaders pushing Russia to stop the war and enable real high-level negotiations.
Dear Ukrainians, both men and women, a brief update about today. I want to thank our defenders of the sky for protecting US from Shaheds and all other attack drones. More than 100 Shaheds were launched during the night leading into today. A significant number were shot down. Not all, but every drone shot down saves our people and preserves our infrastructure. There were missiles today, Russian ballistic missiles. While the whole world is waiting for a simple answer from Putin, yes or no, to the proposal for direct negotiations, he continues to strike Ukraine. There is no military sense in this. That is clear. It gives him nothing and will not give him anything. Russia is only prolonging the war, prolonging these killings, and every country, every leader who is now putting pressure on Russia for the sake of a ceasefire, for the sake of real, meaningful negotiations at a level that allows decisions to be made. To everyone who helps peace, who helps diplomacy, I want to express my gratitude. Today, there was a very important statement from Pope Leo XV about the Vatican's readiness to act as a mediator. The Vatican can assist diplomacy. There is support for a direct meeting from the leaders of the Global South. And this voice is being heard. We also know China's position regarding a ceasefire and negotiations. America and Europe have an absolutely clear stance. In fact, right now it is more obvious to everyone in the world than at any other time during the full-scale war. It is clear that the only obstacle to establishing peace is the lack of a clear will from Russia to do this. Today we held several meetings with the team regarding the format in Turkey. I am waiting to see who will arrive from Russia, and then I will decide what steps Ukraine should take. So far, the signals from them in the media are unconvincing. But we also hear that President Trump is considering the possibility of being in Turkey. So this could become the strongest argument. A week really can change a lot, but it can. Right now, all of this is being decided. And I want to acknowledge our warriors. This is very important at this time. Today, Commander-in-Chief Syrskyi gave reports on the situation at the front, on all directions regarding UAVs. More than 100 battles, especially heavy, in the Pokrovsk direction and other directions in our Donetsk region. We continue our active operations in the Kurakov area and in the Belgorod region. We are defending preemptively the Ukrainian borderlands. But all these combat actions are not our choice. They are our defense. Defense against the occupier. The answers to all the questions about this war. Why did it start? Why does it continue? All these answers are in Moscow. How the war will end depends on the world. Ukraine is ready for any formats, for negotiations, and we are not afraid of a meeting tomorrow in Turkey. Glory to Ukraine.